Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this video on the new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. And since Taurus is such an earthy, grounded sign, very much connected to nature, I wanted to do this video outside today. Also, it's a beautiful day, and I wanted to be out here and take a little break from being in my office. So today we are taking a look at the energy surrounding this new moon. Eclipses always signal change and transformation. Solar eclipses happen at the time of a new moon, which signifies a new beginning. And this specific new moon solar eclipse is so powerful because it's also happening near the North Node in Taurus. And eclipses that happen on the North Node really suggest forward momentum. So I think this is a portal opening up that is going to bring in new light codes that realign you to your path and purpose, that help you embody the energy of abundance, and that open you up to miracles in your life. So I'm so excited to share this energy with you. If you are new to me, my name is Kara Melendi. I'm an Akashic astrologer. I'm also a spiritual business mentor. So I support you in co-creating with cosmic intelligence to align to the highest timeline possible for your life and business. If this resonates, be sure that you subscribe. I would love to support your journey. I also now have all the replays available from the masterclass I did last week on how to create a multiple six-figure business through the records. They're all in my Facebook group under featured videos. So if you would like to check that out, I'll attach a link below. Very, very powerful insights that came through. I loved reading everybody's takeaways and aha moments. Definitely worth checking out if you are interested in learning more about the Akashic Records and you also want to create a six-figure business, doing what you love, making a positive impact on this planet. So let's dive in and take a look at these energies. So to give a little backdrop around this new moon, one of the main energies that's coming through that I want to look at is this conjunction between Neptune and Jupiter that is still in effect at the time of this new moon. Now, this meetup, this cosmic meetup, is helping us elevate into higher levels of consciousness. It's expanding our imagination into what is possible. And sometimes we write off imagination. We see it as being silly, but really imagination is the portal for new possibilities. And this alignment has the ability to help you see the labels and programs you have taken on from other people. Since we're a kid, people project all sorts of things on us, and then we take it on. We think that's how the world is, we think that's who we are. And this energy is a stripping away of that and a coming back to your soul blueprint, your soul truth. And some astrologers talk about the Piscean energy or this conjunction making it hard to discern fact and fiction and being lost in the illusion. But if we sink into our heart space, we actually clearly see what the illusion is and what the truth is. And we are able to align to our truth. The key is listening to the wisdom of our heart. What feels aligned, what feels off, what is our path and what isn't. And this Piscean stellium that's very much at play during this new moon can help us align to that wisdom more deeply than ever before. And when we trust that, we are led to make decisions that are right for us. We are led to opportunities that support our soul's growth and evolution. It just takes the courage to sink in and honor where our heart is calling us. So that's very powerful that that's at play. Now, this year we have the North Node in the sign of Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio. So that is where the eclipses are going to take place. Eclipses always happen near the nodal axes. And the North Node is our path and purpose. In your birth chart, the North Node is one of the most significant pieces. It really shows you the skills you are here to develop this lifetime, the highest timeline that you can really step into. And the South Node shows some of the strengths and gifts you have brought in from past lifetimes, as well as some of the old patterns or shadow aspects that you might fall into that you are here to release and let go of this lifetime. So I'm going to share my screen here so we can dive in more specifically looking at the energies at play with this new moon. So just give me a moment here. Let's pull up this beautiful new moon chart. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger here. Okay, there we go. All right, so our new moon in Taurus. So the highlight of this is the sun and the moon at 10 degrees of Taurus. We can see we have Uranus here as well in the north node over here at 22 degrees of Taurus. So understanding the Taurian archetype and what it represents is very, very significant right now, regardless of whether you have planets here. We are all playing and creating in this energy right now, and this is influencing a certain aspect of your unique birth chart. So the Taurus energy at its core is about embodiment. It's about coming back to the wisdom our body holds, listening, honoring our body. And when we are fully embodied, we enjoy life to its fullest. That's when we also take knowledge and we turn it into wisdom. It's about sinking that ball of consciousness from our head and our intellect into our heart space, into our body, getting our body on board with the experiences we desire to create in our life and in our business. Now, Taurus is also very much about slowing down and being intentional about the actions we take. So it's not like we're not making decisions at this time. I never encourage people to stay in a space of indecision. It uses up a lot of unnecessary energy. We want to be aligned with what we're here to create, make decisions that reflect that. And the greater ease and pace at which we're able to do that, the more that things really flow in our life. But this energy here is not about being busy for the sake of being busy, feeling scattered. It's about, hey, let's come back. Take a deep breath, ground into your body, be intentional about what you are giving your focus to, be intentional about what you are giving your awareness to. And Taurus is represented by the bull. So there's also this element of being dedicated and persistent toward what you desire. So many people give up too easily because they don't see results right away. They get frustrated, they get overwhelmed, they don't have that belief in themselves, they give up. This is about staying the course. If you know you want something, if you know something is your life purpose and mission, stay dedicated to it. Taurus is about, stay focused on what you want and take the steps to get there. There is no rush. You make progress when you are embodied, you are focused, and you are intentional. So even think back to what some of those goals were in Aries season or the Aries new moon at the beginning of the new astrological year. What did you declare over your life? What did you now choose you are stepping into and creating? Taurus, being a fixed earth sign, is about moving toward that. Holding the energy, holding the vision. When we get really good at holding the energy of what we want and we don't take ourselves out with doubts or fears, or if we do because we're human, we're able to recalibrate and bring ourselves back to what it is we truly desire in the highest timeline for our life. That's this energy. How good can you get at holding the vision and staying focused on what you desire? Taurus also connects us very, very deeply to the energy of Mother Earth, to Mother Gaia. Being outside in nature naturally activates our abundance codes. It connects us to the divine. It reminds us that infinite intelligence flows through every aspect of our being, every cell of our body, that we are connected to something greater. So this is a really good time to do grounding practices like going barefoot in the grass, walking on the beach, just spending time in nature, reconnect. Spending time in nature, we know it has all these physical benefits like lowering our blood pressure, our heart rate, but it also connects us to our divinity. It connects us to something greater and it helps us embody that. Now, the other message from the records that's really coming through around the Taurus new moon is to look at the relationship you have with work and rest in your life. Taurus, being a very practical energy, is one of the working signs of the zodiac as well. It's willing to put in the effort, the work to get the results. And with any of our manifestations, I always think it's really important to look at, are we doing our part? Are we putting in the work to be able to receive the results that we want? That's really important to look at. Where are you frustrated that things aren't happening the way you want? But if you actually look at it, you haven't fully showed up. You know you haven't done your part in the creation. So release any guilt, but come back to, what is my role within that? Now, the other aspect of Taurus also reminds us to relax, to rest, to nourish our body with healthy food, to nourish our body by honoring what it's telling us and not continuing to push through when it wants to take a break, when it wants to take a rest. This energy as well, and this has been a big message from the Akashic Records around this, what you desire in your life is here for you to claim now. It's not something that is constantly outside of you. We can be in this endless loop of sometimes chasing what we want and forgetting that we can generate those emotions and feelings right here, right now. There's so much beauty in your surrounding today. Like Taurus is like the simple pleasures of life. Come back to those, create beauty in your environment, celebrate the blessings in your life, what you're grateful for every day. Notice those simple pleasures and connections that you tend to bypass. Come back to that. What you desire is available for you right here, right now. How would your life transform if you fully believed that and you fully trusted that? It's a game changer. Play with that idea, that energy. Now, some aspects here, I did mention Uranus, the moon and the sun very close to Uranus here at 14 degrees of Taurus. Uranus is the awakener. We are awakening to new levels on our path. Like, okay, let me backtrack and say that a little bit differently here. So if you've been following my videos, you know that I've talked about since the beginning of this year, we've been reevaluating what we desire. We started this year with a Venus retrograde, reflecting on, am I on my path? What do I value in my life? If not, what changes am I called to make? We've been making those changes. I feel now we are on this new path. And this is about being really grounded and embodied on that path. It's like, yes, you are on track. This is a little check-in to see, are you enjoying the journey? Are you trying to rush it? Where are you even going? Relax, be here in the present moment where all of your power is. In the present moment, you are not controlled by programs and patterns of the past. You are able to choose again. Come back to that. And Uranus is the awakener here. So it moves very slowly. So wherever this is in your chart, if you know where 14 degrees of Taurus is, 8 degrees on either side, this area of your life has been undergoing a transformation and may have felt a little chaotic, like things were breaking down, but that now they're being rebuilt. And this new moon is really saying, yes, you are on track. You are on your path. Stay focused, stay dedicated, stay persistent, and build a true foundation. Both Taurus and Capricorn are about building solid foundations, but in different ways. Taurus is about like those core pieces of our foundation of success. Like, what do we value? Is our life a reflection of what we value? Are we nourishing and caring for our body? Do we have our heart and our mind working in tandem and in sync? Like, that's the foundation we're really looking at here. Now, the new moon is also forming a sextile here with Mars. We have this energy at play as well. So Mars is currently in Pisces. Mars in Pisces is about being driven by a higher energy, a higher life force. So it's about moving away from those primal instincts of fear and survival and really shifting into thriving as we remember who we really are and what we are capable of achieving. Letting go of this idea that we are competing with anyone else and instead staying in our lane, aligned to our soul path, aligned with our purpose. I really love this Pisces stellium here. A stellium is just 3 or more planets in one sign. Right now, we actually have Jupiter, Venus, Neptune, and Mars all in the sign of Pisces here. The reason I love these energies together is Taurus is very grounded. Pisces is very ethereal. So it's like we're bringing both together. We're downloading our spiritual wisdom into our body, and we're really learning to apply our spiritual practices in practical ways that support us day to day. And I think that's really, really important. And this new moon is assisting us with that in beautiful ways. Now, the ruler of this new moon is Venus, and Venus has just been on quite a journey here. It is right in between this conjunction with Jupiter and with Neptune, exactly conjunct Jupiter here. We are expanding into love and compassion and unity. What's really interesting about our life journey is we each come in and we are unique reflections of the divine. We have our ego, and infinite intelligence is expressed through each of us in unique and beautiful ways. And at the same time, we understand we are all connected to something bigger. So this energy reminds us of that, who we are at our core, that we are connected to source, that we are all on this journey together. It's very, very beautiful and empowering. And Venus here is forming a sextile with Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto has played a very significant role lately as well. In Capricorn, it's been breaking down the old systems and structures that don't work, so we're able to rebuild a more harmonious world. It is breaking down or inviting us to redefine wealth, looking at how we distribute wealth on the planet, looking at redefining success. We can see where all those themes have been coming in. This beautiful sextile with Venus at the time of this new moon is that love that is rooted in power. It's like true power is about the power that comes from our connection with source. It's about our power to create the life experiences that we desire. It's a power that's rooted in love and activates and empowers others by being in our energy field. That's a beautiful thing when we tap in and experience that type of energy. So really, really beautiful energies here at play at this time. The last thing I want to mention is Saturn here is squaring the North Node in Taurus. And I think this also signifies that you are on your path. You are creating a new way of showing up in the world that is more aligned to who you are than ever before. And yes, there's still some work as you move forward creating that, but stay persistent, stay focused, and don't forget to celebrate along the way and to enjoy the journey. So I'm going to stop the share here. All right, those are the main energies around this beautiful new moon solar eclipse. Share below what your intentions are so I can hold that space for you. Also, if you would like to join me in the inner circle, we have a new moon solar eclipse ceremony coming up. There's also meditations in there that help you access your Akashic records. There's training on manifesting abundance, on mastering manifestation by co-creating with cosmic intelligence. So working with astrology, working with your records is truly a powerful space. I'll attach those details below. Sending so much love to you, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.